just wanted to bring light to the matter again of the last flow channel video about working from a place of love is not shallow. So it's not holding on to a shallow expectation and doing all you can to have that. So, and what I mean by shallow is like just very surface. Just have an idea, really want it to come about, but don't actually give your heart and soul to it. So this is where we can get kind of like lodged in our own head space, ignoring all else and wondering why we keep coming up against walls because we keep trying to do it. So that's really the unseen discrepancy between me and Matthias, that he has his ideas for whatever reason, but his ideas and my ideas have to meet in the middle, and he's done enough of putting forth his ideas and then not meeting me in the middle. It's shallow in a way that he persists and perceives he will bring something into fruition if I fit in place. And no one gets told to fit in place. That's what I'm here to represent. Okay? No matter how much this world says we run things like this, still the soul is of fluid nature, meaning it's going to gravitate towards whatever feels natural through the being who's learned how to live in this world. But the soul wants to gravitate naturally to doing the things that are of higher vibration, because it knows walking that kind of path, it will receive. It will walk into these things that it needs. It will find its way. Following this, I am allowed vibration. So there shouldn't really be any reason why we would believe in constricting anything at all to get to an aim. Okay? Because we're a sphere, we're not the surface. We're not inside trying to battle the world to try and make it go our way. When you're living from the heart space, you know you've got to apply yourself. You've got to feel at the heart to the throat chakra, expressing out, your energy expressing out, that you're on the journey of only enforcing that you strengthen it within your own journey. So your soul and your human self, they don't battle each other like the person says, no, it's going to be this way. And the soul's like, well, we're here to live like dreams. Okay? But the human's stuck in, it should be a certain way. And you got to take a look at that, because it's like a product of the environment. So when the product of the environment opens up its shell, its exterior, the interior has a chance to lead the human, not with the same shell. Like kind of like a disguised overlay that the person seems to be just operating normal, is, you know, somewhat themselves, but there's this I can't be my true self because, right? So then the human and the soul don't actually, like, there's an empowerment that needs to be supported. So it's a more fuller, true to self-expression moving forward. And there should be no need for restriction. There is no need for restriction. So if you're applying it, you need to have that discussion with yourself. I shouldn't really, why am I, you would say? Why am I restricting this or restricting myself or saying life has to be a certain way? Why am I putting up this wall, this barrier through like a third of my field saying it's got to be this way? Well, that's got to emanate out like part of the shell. Okay, because you keep structuring something and it's narrow, it's pretty much self-involved demand. So you need an opening up of yourself and ask, how do I get what I want? But everyone else in this environment or situation, I'm not stopping them from getting what they want. They're not stopping me from getting what I want. And you need to see it that way, because a lot of the time people think they're being stopped from what they want, but they don't take a look up how they are demanding life should be a certain way. If you have an energy that life should go a certain way and people around you are not agreeing, then you got to accept that. And that wall has to fall. They're not helping you hold it up or build it. And for various reasons, use your ears, eyes, and quieten into your senses. Why aren't they? And you need to let that stuff go. If it's not that, then go to another environment and try it there and see if it will work. But if it's not working, you take a look at why, so you can earth what you don't need to keep trying to build up to happen. And when that's earthed, so you let go, actually let go of it, you're not wasting any more time or energy. And then that's when the soul can express. Because the human is not wasting time trying to tell the world, pointing the finger, it should be specific for me. No one's come here to do that. There's no bossy boots walking the planet and saying it's got to be like this. Because the tone says it all. The tone is going to tell you this wants to lower your vibration. And the answer is no. It is only when you don't have the walls, allow an expression that says, no one is stopping me from what I want. I just have to apply myself. So people in my environment can have whatever they want and I can have what I want, but I'm working not in an imbalanced discrepancy as though I'm being stopped in any way, because that's all self-indulged response. What it truly is saying, I'm not getting my way. You have to open up as a part of the world and work with the world. Not put your foot down that it must work for you. Well, that hit the 10-minute mark, and that's about where I want to end it because I want to finish watching the Socceroos. Yee-hoo! Let's go green and gold. And everybody around the world in all their games. Much love and fun. Bye for now.